Okay, so you're thinking about moving to Manila.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty big decision.
Huge.
Lots to consider.
Definitely.
But exciting, right?
For sure.
I mean, Manila is vibrant.
Such a cool city.
So much to see and do.
Absolutely.
And in this deep dive, we're going to help you tackle one of the biggest questions for expats.
Okay.
How to actually get around.
Yeah, that can be tricky in a new city.
Exactly.
Especially one as bustling as Manila.
So we're focusing on the LRT-1.
It's a train line.
Right, a super practical way to navigate the city.
And we've got a great resource for this.
Yeah, a guide specifically for expats living in Manila.
Perfect for our listeners.
It's packed with tips.
And insider knowledge.
So we're going to break it all down.
Nice.
We'll learn how to pronounce the name of the mobile app.
That's always helpful.
Figure out the most useful stations.
Definitely key for getting around.
And even uncover some interesting attractions.
Sounds fun.
All easily accessible by the LRT-1.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first things first.
LRT, what does that even stand for?
Good question. It's light rail transit.
Okay, makes sense.
It's the oldest rapid transit line in the Philippines.
Wow, oldest.
Yeah, inaugurated back in December 1984.
1984, that's before I was even born.
It's got some history.
So cool.
But it's also a really efficient way to get around today.
Right, because Manila is known for its traffic.
Oh, yeah, notoriously.
So the LRT-1 is like a lifesaver.
Absolutely fast, affordable, and you can avoid all those traffic jams.
Exactly. So this guide emphasizes how much the LRT-1 has expanded recently.
They've added 5 brand new stations just opened in late 2024.
5? That's a lot.
It really expands the reach of the line.
So from an expat perspective, which new station do you think makes the biggest difference?
Good question.
They all seem pretty significant in the guide.
They do.
But if you had to pick one.
Okay, well, I think the Ninoy Aquino Avenue station is a game changer.
Why is that?
Well, it's now the closest stop to NAIA Terminal 1.
The airport.
Exactly, the main international airport.
So convenient for travelers.
Absolutely no more stressful taxi rides or figuring out unfamiliar routes after a long flight.
I can imagine that's a huge relief for expats.
Especially those just arriving in Manila.
So smart.
Makes the whole arrival process much smoother.
Definitely.
Okay, so you've arrived, you're settled.
Time to explore.
Right. And the guide highlights some must-know stations.
Ooh, let's hear it.
All right, starting with Backland Station.
Now, I've heard this is a shopper's paradise.
It is. It's right next to the SM Mall of Asia.
One of the biggest malls I've ever seen photos of.
Oh, it's massive.
So tempting.
But Baclaran is more than just shopping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll also find the famous Baclaran Church there.
Interesting.
It's dedicated to our Mother of Perpetual Help, and it's a really important religious site for Filipinos.
So you get a bit of culture and retail therapy all in one stop.
Exactly, a glimpse into Filipino life.
Love it. Okay, what about EDSA station?
Ah, EDSA, that's a key interchange point.
Interchange point.
Yeah, where the LRT-1 connects with other train lines.
Oh, it's like a central hub.
Exactly. You can switch to the Metro Rail Transit from there.
Okay, so if you need to get to a different part of the city, that's the place to go.
Exactly. It's also convenient for airport shuttles, if you prefer that over the train from Ninoy Aquino Avenue.
Options are always good.
Right.
So we've got shopping covered with Baclaran.
And transfers with EDSA.
What about culture?
Ooh, for culture, you have to check out Vito Cruz Station.
Vito Cruz. Okay, I'm writing this down.
It's close to the cultural center of the Philippines.
Sounds right up my alley.
They have world-class performances, exhibitions, all sorts of things.
Amazing. And is it near any universities?
It is. It's near De La Salle University.
Cool. So you can get a sense of the student life in Manila.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a really vibrant area.
Okay, so much to see and do.
There is one more station I want to mention.
Okay, go for it.
Pedro Gil Station.
Pedro Gil.
It's great for a couple of reasons.
I'm intrigued.
Well, first, it gives you access to Robinson's Place, Manila.
Another shopping mall.
Yeah, another fantastic one.
I'm sensing a theme here. But also it's practical, right?
It's near the Philippine General Hospital,
Oh, that's good to know.
just in case of emergencies.
Safety first, always.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've covered some key stations.
And a bit of what you can do around them.
Well, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
The practical stuff.
Yeah. How much does it cost to ride the LRT-1?
Oh, it's incredibly affordable.
Music to my ears.
Fares range from VHP 15 to VHP 45.
That's a steal.
It depends on the distance you're traveling.
Makes sense.
You buy tickets at the station. It's a very simple system.
Easy peasy.
Exactly.
Okay. And what are the operating hours?
Well, it runs from 4:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays.
So plenty of time to explore.
Yes, and on weekends, the hours are slightly shorter,
Okay.
from 5 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Still pretty good.
Definitely.
Now I have to ask about this app.
The one from the guide,
Yes, with the name that's a bit of a tongue twister.
right? I caught MNL.
I caught MNL. Let's practice saying it together.
Okay, E caught MNL.
ECOT MNL.
I think we're getting it.
Close enough. But seriously, this app is supposed to be amazing.
Oh, it is. It's a lifesaver for navigating the LRT-1.
What makes it so special?
Well, it gives you real-time train schedules.
So you know exactly when the next train is coming.
Exactly. No more guessing or waiting around.
That's brilliant, especially if you're on a tight schedule.
Right, and it even shows you how crowded each train is.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, especially during rush hour.
Avoid those packed trains at all costs.
Exactly.
Anything else it can do.
It also tells you about nearby attractions and points of interest.
No way!
Yeah, it's like your personal tour guide.
So this one app is all you need for the LRT-1.
Pretty much, it's a must-have for anyone new to the city.
Amazing. I'm downloading it right now.
Good idea.
So it seems like the LRT-1 is more than just a train line.
Definitely.
It's a way of life in Manila.
It's the pulse of the city.
You get to experience the city like a local.
Interact with people, see everyday life.
Plus, it's affordable, efficient, connects you to all these amazing places.
It's a really unique way to experience Manila.
And you get to avoid that crazy traffic.
Bonus.
So as our listeners are preparing for their big move,
What final thought would you leave them with?
I think I'd encourage them to think beyond the guidebook.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, to use the LRT-1 to discover their own hidden gems.
I like that.
Manila is full of surprises.
It is.
So go beyond the main attractions.
Explore the little alleys.
Talk to people.
Find those unique experiences.
And maybe even compare Manila's public transport.
To other systems around the world.
See what makes it special.
A global perspective.
That's the beauty of travel.
It opens your eyes.
So embrace the adventure.
And enjoy the ride on the LRT-1.
Happy exploring, everyone.
See you in Manila.